Good morning. It's a Monday. I don't know what Mondays are like for you. Mondays, even though I don't see clients, are shockingly busy days. And today, even more so because I've got at least one doctor appointment, but that's okay because I'm ending the day with a massage. I'm now doing massages every other week for an hour, and it's making a difference. Some long term aches are not so achy. So, apparently, all this stuff we tell people about how massage works. Wow, who knew? All right. I'm curious because this is a perennial issue in our profession. How often are you able to get body work? And if it's not enough, what would you need? What would make it possible for you to get more body work or to get the body work that you need? Go ahead, drop down into the comments section and add a note. If I would like to get massage this often, and or I would need this to get massage more often. Let's take a check with each other and see how we're doing. But that's not why I'm here today. Well, it's not why I'm here today. It's not the primary thing I want to talk about today. So, I if you've been following me, I can talk your ears off about when you should raise your rates. But I want to give you three quick and easy ways to know that it's time to raise your rates. If you hit all three of these, oh, honey, but any one of these might be enough. And you don't have to make decisions. If you are hitting these kind of events, it's time to raise your rates. So, so imagine you're running a 5K or a marathon, depending on who you are, or walking it or whatever. But in the beginning, you're kind of out there with the front of the pack. Woo, you're doing good. But then as time goes on, people start to pass you, and you're now more like the middle of the pack. And now you're looking at everybody's butt because you are at the back of the pack. If that's what's happening with you and the local going rate, you might need to raise your rates. If you were out in front or even solidly in the middle of the pack, but if you take a look at the going rates and you're now looking at everybody's going rates butts, it's probably time for you to raise your rates. With apologies to Jeff Foxworthy. Second, this one's needs a little more math. But once a year, you can do this when you do your taxes because you've got all the information in front of you. Figure out what percentage of your income goes to your expenses. If you make $50,000 and 25,000 goes and you spend 25,000, so 50% of your income is expenses. If you make $50,000 and $40,000 in expenses, okay, you've got like an 80% expense rate, and that's too high. Honestly, rule of thumb, except for like odd circumstances, 50% or less is kind of healthy. So, if you go back over the last 3 years, you don't even have to go way back. If you go back over the last 3 years, and the percentage of your income that is going to expenses has grown, is growing, you either need to look at where you're spending your money, but you probably need to raise your rates. Because I'm telling you, it shouldn't be over 50% for most of us. That's number two. Number three, and this one is this one is just true. If your clients are telling you you need to raise your rates, you are past time to be raising your rates. Okay, we all have that one client who thinks they need to take care of us, but seriously, if you've got more than one client telling you you need to raise your rates, oh wow, you need to raise your rates. 3 ways. One, are you looking at the butts of everybody else when it comes to the going rate? Two is more and more and more of your income being sucked up by your expenses, and you're managing your expenses halfway decently. Three, if your clients are telling you to raise your rates, these are the people your rate raises will affect. And if they still are telling you need to raise your rates, then, sweetie, you need to raise your rates. 3 reasons. You can wait till all 3 of them happen. I don't recommend that. Or pick one. But notice these 3 things. Where you stand in the pack of foregoing rate compared to where you used to be. What percentage of your income goes to your expenses compared to what it used to be. And God bless your clients, they're telling you to raise your rates. Time to raise your rates. If you're not really comfortable with that, and that gives you the heebie-jeebies, or you don't know how you go about doing that and making those decisions, drop me a note, and I will be happy to talk it through with you. Or leave me a note in the comments section saying, I could use some help with this, or whatever. Direct message me, it's all good. But those are 3 easy ways to know that it's time to raise your rates. You got this. You got this. You can do this. All right, kids. That's me on a Monday. I'm going swimming, and then I'm going to go to the library to pick up a book, and then I'm going to a doctor's appointment, and then I'm going to get my massage. And I hope you have a day that's at least as hopeful as mine is. I mean, mine includes swimming and a new book and a massage. That's pretty good for a Monday. And I've already gotten a lot of stuff done in the morning, so hope your day is going at least that well. And if not, there's always Tuesday. All right, take good care of yourself, and I'll be talking to you on Friday, same time, 11 p.m., about something else. Take good care.